Let's prepare to be wild because this is Clydesdale 94-4. This is one of the three elite matriarch females we've been building around. And I was just telling these guys that I don't know that I've had a contemporary group of Duroc females that were as impressive at one stage as the contemporary group of Clydesdales. And I don't know. I mean, they were one for the ages. They will forever be ingrained in my mind, that set of 20 set of Clydesdale females that we had at that one time in this contemporary group. And then what's even more impressive, guys, is this is this one of the very two best of those Clydesdale females that was so impressive. And so 94-4 is just one of my all-time favorites. She's out of a direct back road female, and this thing is, I don't know what Jim's going to say about her, but she is the stoutest featured female that I've had the pleasure of working with on my farm. And we'll see some daughters of her that will continue to carry the torch there. But this thing is lights out stout, and she is a creaturesque. We've got her bred to the Set the Curve buyers. Was really intrigued by the fact that Brett's got just a strong program over there and winning his more than his fair share, dang it, of those Red Barrow shows. And so I said, man, I need to get in on the action. And so I bellied up and bred buyers aboard to my very best sows. And we've got a lot of faith in this deal. I don't know how much life is left in her, but I can promise you she's still running and rolling and getting some things done. And I will probably literally cry when this one gets loaded on the trailer.
Well, this one right here is the kind that makes it fun to go out in the morning to feed, and do it day in and day out because, again, the proportions this one's got. I mean, she's so impressive. She casts an awesome shadow as far as watching the way she looks on a profile. Look at her skull, her length of front, size of her bones and feet, elevation, levelness of design, correctness, big tail root, breeding hog skull. I mean, just keep going and going. And then you talk about all that with the extras she has in those areas. She's not vanilla by any means. She's a long way from that. She's very stout and very dense in her feature all the way around, but is very, very correct. It's not always easy to do in any breed. And she ties a bunch of it together. She's got an awesome track record, what she can crank. Still got some life left in her with the mating you've got right here, and then you pick and choose that next one and see what you can do. Again, with a lot of this guesswork that's being taken out of it, that Rick's put together here over the years, and this Clydesdale deal, and that back through that, he's the one there, I believe, was his sire. And man, I mean, what damage those hogs have done within the breed in a very good and positive way. Neat opportunity right here. You don't see this every day.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't follow, if you're gonna bow up and buy a female like this, you probably do understand the Duroc breed. But if you don't, I want to mention to you again that Clydesdale he's the one son, but Clydesdale shares the same dam as Attention, and Attention has just wrecked this deal. You know, some of the most potent boars that are walking the face of this earth in the Duroc breed right now are still just one or two generations removed from an Attention daughter. I know that 36-9 sow that Blaine Olson has put together, that's the mother of Work of Art. She is a direct Attention daughter. I mean, think about that, guys, because that stuff doesn't leave. It's just got so much breeding power and so much utility. The good ones never go out of style, and this thing's going to be wrecking havoc in the Duroc breed for a long, long time. It's Clydesdale 94-4, and she is lot number 10. 10's my favorite number. I can see why.